Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Fam52 here. Today we are continuing our Let's Play of Shadow of Mordor. Since our last video where we helped Ratbag become a bodyguard, I have gotten all of the intel needed for all the other captains and war chiefs. And I have also completed both my survival and my hunting challenges up to as far as I can do right now. Today we are going to be doing some Uruk hunting, and yeah, here we go. What do I want to do first, actually? You know what? I am going to interrupt a power struggle so that you guys can see what's going on. I'm actually going to interrupt this execution, and I'm going to let the executioner take care of one of the other captains, so I don't need to, and then I'm going to kill the executioner. So, killing two birds with one stone. Alright, and also since last video, I've been ambushed a couple of times by captains that I thought was dead. So, things like that could happen even if the captain doesn't kill you a few times. And as we can see there, that is the people who are going to be involved in this execution. And here we go.
Oh, I do enjoy a good execution.
I've been rescued. My Uruks won't leave me.
Oh, you think you're gonna be rescued, eh? I highly doubt that. Ooh, he's vulnerable to stealth finishers. How unfortunate for him.
I can hear you whimpering.
And is this gonna be an execution by arrow? That's gotta suck if it is. Yep, they're getting shot to death.
Who gets there?
How unfortunate. You get to see the executioner load up a bolt, aim it for your head, and then take you out. That's just no bueno. If he ever decides to actually shoot this guy. There you go.
Your turn at last.
These executions could take a minute to actually occur. I'm going to go ahead and keep this guy
Sorry.
on target, so that once he kills the other guy, I could just go ahead and brutalize him and hopefully cause those guys to run away. Because I don't really want to deal with them right now. That guy is dead. As you can see, even though we didn't kill him, he did drop a rune. Go ahead, keep laughing, Smiles. It ain't gonna help you.
These things always make me happy. I should nail your feet down.
Oh, wow.
Ranger! Fight me, would you? Me? Fight me?
I was actually expecting you to take care of him in one shot right there. But no, and that's not going to be an issue.
You can't.
That's how you execute someone. And you lose their heads.
All at once now.
And as you can see, you can actually break a shield bearer's shield. It's of course easier to break a wooden shield than it is a metal shield. There we go. People have ran away, so we're not really going to get interrupted anymore. Except for by these guys, which is no big deal. So the next thing we're going to do, I'm going to... Oh, we have a vendetta out here. Hey Crimson, if you're watching this, I'm avenging your death. But before I do that, I'm actually going to fast travel here when I could do that. Alright. And like most games, you can't fast travel while in combat. So you gotta run away from combat a little bit. And when you're fast traveling, just press X to teleport there. If you press Y, it will cause time to advance and Aurochs to get promoted and power levels to increase, and all of the work that you've done will be for nothing. Unless, of course, you want people to be promoted and work up the chain of command and all of that good jazz.
You know what I reckon? I reckon I hate every single... Someone's sneaking about.
This is actually where I got ambushed by... What was his name? Gorgum the Red. And as you can see, he has that plate over his face. Yeah, I killed him with the arrow to the face in the last episode. So when they get revived, they do show scars from your last encounter. Whoa, that was an axe.
What was that noise?
Alright. We're going to go ahead and take care of this guy. Avenge the death of Crimson. Alright, now, in these...
When I was on patrol earlier, I could feel something watching me. I reckon it's...
In these, like, Avenger things, you do have a green circle that can have, or that will have the location of your target. And you just need to find them. And I believe I just did. Yep. And you will also have bonus objective. This one is to melee execute 5 different enemies. So let's see how we can do on that.
Wait! I'm spotting him outside! Mad swine! The torment you'll endure at my hand will be the stuff of legend!
Yeah, I doubt that. I'm actually going to punch you. Yeah. Lost my hit streak right there, but that's no big worry. Let's see if we can take out that shield guy. Yes, we can. Jump over this one. Can we punch him? No, we need to be behind him to punch him. Now that's 3 executions.
I'm unhidden! Give up, Ranger!
That's 4. And as you can see, fighting a ranged enemy can be slightly annoying. So let's go ahead and jump over him. And there we go. That was also our 5th execution. Since we're over here, we'll go ahead and do this mission right here. Hirgon has a plan to draw the Black Captain's attention to Udon but he's going to need more men to accomplish it, infiltrate the Uruk stronghold, and free the outcasts. Alright, so these little side main missions that don't actually advance the main story, they will give you additional power and unlock some of your abilities. If I remember correctly, this one will give us the ability to poison grog barrels, which I don't really use all that often, but it's still an upgrade.
Yourself at home, Talion. We obtained some valuable information from this one before he lost his head.
These grunts know nothing. We're wasting precious time.
Wasting time. We have learned where they are keeping our blasting powder.
What need have I of blasting powder?
It's all part of the plan, my friend.
Whatever leads us to the Black Hand is my only concern.
So anxious to find the Black Hand. And by all means, I will take you to him. With any luck, the Uruks have yet to discover the secrets of the blasting powder. We will need to free my men to find out.
Do you believe the blasting powder can draw out the Black Hand?
I pray so. The enemy gathers at Uruk's Hollow, where many of my men are enslaved. I pray Eren, too, is there.
I will handle the Uruks.
Perhaps we can take a more stealthy approach and incapacitate them by using their weakness. Grog. Have you ever heard of Hithless? It's toxic and is good for one thing: poisoning orcs. Follow me. When I deserted the Black Gate, I fell sick. It was Eren who nursed me to health.
Is she the reason you joined the tribesmen?
Of the many, she is my most cherished. There are only so many camps my wife could have been taken to.
Do you believe she will be at this one?
My heart says yes.
I hope for your sake she is, Hirgon.
Alright, so we gotta follow Hirgon right here. He's going to lead us to where the poisonous plant is. But of course, it's a shadow of Mordor, so it's not going to be nearly as easy as it sounds.
Uruks. Be careful, Ranger.
Haven't seen our later enemies.
And by that, I mean we're going to have to deal with some enemies, which nothing too hard, but it's not just a little stroll through the grounds.
The only food what's left is a crate full of rotten fish.
So there's one. Alright, just gotta take care of that for a second. And then let's go ahead and brutalize this guy just because we can. Alright, and then our last flower should be around here somewhere. I think it was right there, actually. Yes, it was.
So you practicing killing the enemy with an axe to the back.
Gotta follow him again.
There are more plants ahead. Follow me.
Where did you acquire this blasting powder?
Traded for it with a blustery dwarf. We took his powder and left him our footprints. Pretty fair, if you ask me.
You are proving yourself to be a strong leader. For a deserter.
That is only because I leave the hard work to men like you.
These follow missions, I wish they were
How do you think Ragbag's avoided in this law?
people that you're supposed to follow would have a speed more comparable to yours. And right now that we're crouching and stealthing around, it's kind of comparable, but as you saw when we were actually standing upright, I had to burst dash just to keep up with him. Walking, I was way slower. Running, I was way faster. That seems like a massive oversight to me. But what do I know? I'm not a game programmer, I'm just a game player.
In Mordor, even the flowers are of death.
There are far worse things than flowers here.
Alright, then after this Caragor, this area should be cleared to collect 2 more flowers. There we go. There's one right there. I did not tell you to climb up that, I told you to pick that up. Then there's one more right there. We follow him, I believe, one last time before we could actually use our flowers. We're gonna talk again. We always talk on these little walks. Bring it on.
I thought it impossible Sauron would ever return.
Apparently so.
Darkness descends upon Mordor. Soon it will be impossible not to succumb.
When we realized we couldn't fight the orcs, we started
Sorry.
dressing up like slaves, sneaking into their camps to free the others.
A bold strategy.
Not really. Mostly, we'd end up slaves ourselves. At least we came dressed for the part. When I was first rescued by the outcasts, they told me you led the search party for my head.
I volunteered. Were you caught, our fellow rangers would have killed you. I could not let you suffer that fate.
Found out who it was that's been pilfering food from us.
Alright, maybe you can just sprint and they speed up his animation a little bit. That's useful. That would have been nice to know. I just stepped on a spider, didn't I?
We almost have enough poison for our purpose.
I look forward to seeing its effects up close.
Alright, so we have no enemies here. But that feels like a trap to me, personally. I actually don't remember what happens here. We have one more. Pardon the voice, we have one more flower, and that's going to be over here. Well, I guess it wasn't a trap.
This should be enough. Now all you have to do is drop it into their grog.
Will the orcs not smell the poison?
No. But if they spot you, I doubt they will drink from it. The Uruks are stationed by the front gates. For the sake of my men, keep to the shadows. I'll gather my men and wait. We'll stand ready to seize the blasting powder once the camp is clear.
Alright, so.
Ever see a war chief?
Remember, Talion, don't be seen. These Uruks have killed many slaves for far less.
We now have the ability to poison grog barrels. Just go up to the barrels and press right bumper. That will attract everyone around it to go get themselves killed. We have a bonus objective of stealth killing 5 orcs.
If you ask me, we're not doing much of anything here in Udu. Captain should reassign us to Nur.
Which, I mean, you're supposed to be unseen anyway, so I don't know why you would go through this all guns a-blazing. Or swords a-blazing? Nah, I think you know what I mean.
Sword too. Unless pigskins have grown a third leg, they weren't made by no men.
Stealth kill from the zipline. I got seen. Alright, so let's go ahead and retry that. I'm not going to use the zipline this time. ahead and get back up here.
All of our enemies are weak compared to us. That's because we never...
I'm not gonna go up there because the zip line's what messed me up last time. But I will jump over here. Where to go?
We can find him a good crowd. I smell rat. He just wants us out of the way. He can have it for himself.
Alright. So, I believe, yes we do. And as you can see, we now have 5 barrels that we need to place our poison in. That sounded wrong. But let's go ahead and get the job done.
No wonder this stuff burns so well.
There's one. And it attracts Uroks like the game knows, so you just poisoned it.
Drink!
Will these two kill each other, or do they just die?
There goes another one.
I'm being seen.
Where? I can't!
Darn it. Well, that's what I get for not paying attention. I can't jump off this for some reason. There we go.
It's too wet. It's too dark.
Alright, so what is over here?
He's not complaining.
Do we have an archer that we could take out? Yes, we do. We need to get a little bit closer to him, though. Quicker.
He's still on fire.
I'm just trying to do this a little bit too quickly, aren't I? Because my version of stealth is not the same as the game's version of stealth. Who'd have thunk it? Thank you, phone, for the proverbial recording ding. I don't even know if you guys could hear that. I think I turned down the sensitivity of my microphone to the point that you shouldn't have, but you never know. Alright, so instead of just... I'm being seen by someone again.
No wonder this stuff burns so well.
What about you? Hear them rumors?
Alright, so instead of standing around and watching what it does, I'm just going to move on to the next one. However, we'll not be able to make it over there with that guy alive. From over here, let's go ahead and get this one. And we now have a unlimited supply of poison, by the way, so don't worry about that.
Oh, the stink of this. I'm surprised they can keep it down.
Alright, So we have one more right there and one more over there. Looks like we are not going to be able to reach our target of 5 stealth kills, but no worries on that. There's plenty of other ways to upgrade your Wraith abilities. It's 1 or 2 dead slaves now, isn't it?
They say they don't hear about until there's a blade slicing your throat. So listen up, because the snake might be behind you right now.
Jump down without being seen. If I get lucky.
Now all there is to do is
So there's
wait.
number 5, and let's go ahead and hide in here. And we'll get a cutscene. Who do we have here?
Come with me. Come on.
It's me! It's Hilgon! Oh, my dear.
I thought I'd never see you again.
I knew you were alive. I knew it.
There will be more battles, Talion. But we will find our peace.
Alright, while I wish we could have done more, that is all that we have time for today. So thanks for joining me. In our next mission, we gained an ability point. We also got one of those. Let's go ahead and spend that ability point before we move on. That's not the right area. There it is. Oh, we have 2, so we can get our last 2 non-story related ability points, which is going to be throwing daggers and stealth drain. And we also can get a few of these, so let's go ahead and just move down the line as far as we can. So there we go. And we also unlocked a ruined spot. Alright, but yeah, so that's going to be it for us today. I hope that you decide to join us next time. We will be continuing the story. Hopefully we will get Wraith Burn, or whatever that upgrade is called. Wraith Flash, so that we can continue on with our Golem missions. Yeah, I will see you next time. Have a great day.